Faze for our first squad, the Atlanta Faze! Celium, Abizi, Simp, and Slasher, the Atlanta Faze.
The most undeniable roster in the CDL. Atlanta Faze find themselves in another grand final. Top 3 guaranteed throughout the entirety of this season. #1 seed heading into champs. And somebody stole Slasher's hat, and there's no better revenge than to win here against this crowd as the villains. Atlanta Faze, they've done it before. Can they do it once again? But there's some yellow that's got to touch that stage, Lando.
Time to stand clear as we make way for the new York Subliners. Hydra, Skies, Kismet, and Priesta, the New York Subliners.
Stand clear as they make their way to the stage. They are in a grand final. This is the New York Subliners. Everybody has been popping off for the squad. This is a matchup where they have dominated the respawns. We're talking 9-3 on the year. And guess what? Hydra is in MVP form. But Priesta has a 1.5 against Atlanta Faze in Hardpoint. That's the man who's going to take over this series if they're going to take it. Looking for that trophy? Let's get it kicked off.
On this trunk, and well, Skies, he's found his home as well, but that is 2 ARs. Guns up, or maybe aiming for the feet. New angles abound, but Skies can't stay alive. Atlanta Faze, clean house, starting to collect that time.
Now, of course, New York Subliners coming into the series after 2 very hot series. Faze have been backstage warming up, and they have not skipped a beat whatsoever. A nice 20-ish point lead to get themselves going here. Sim trying to stay alive. Kismet on the approach. He has played great all tournament long to see if he can keep it up here in the finals.
That's a beautiful time for Spree coming out of Kiz, and that might set you up for, honestly, the final 30 seconds to scrap. I know Simp is rotating around and trying to be a distraction, and in the meantime, Atlanta Faze maybe over-rotate to fight for ult. You see where the spawns are.
Celium from upstairs now. Eyes on towards New. Simp has the inside cover. Hydra dealt with. No problem, no questions asked. Spree's now abound, and oh my, Kismet off the ladder straight into the fray, but Celium and fantastic coverage from Faze. Hard point theirs.
I mean, right now, you actually need New York just to start getting some kills. Skies 0-6, not ideal for the start. A bunch of solo chows, and you were just climbing up the ladder into death. Kismet, unless he can pop a 2-piece, nothing's going to happen for you, but there's the Bulldog with a little bit of action. Does not last long. Atlanta Faze so far on Embassy, they have not broken a sweat.
Trophy's working hard here to keep Faze alive and kicking here in the 3rd hard point of our map. Trophy's now gone. Here come the nades. Sim though has the coverage up close. Oh my.
If not for Skies to heat up, and well, now the pressure is on. It does not last long. Hydra, last man standing. He's going to be in between the entire team of Faze.
Yeah, there's one. Hydra can't get a second. Celium, beautiful shots on the approach to the hard point. Faze, full control. Subliners trying to get close to Celium. Absolute sublime gun skill. His spree finally comes to a close. Skies, who has had a very slow map so far, chance 2-8. But you've got yourself presence on the point, and this is time for the Subliners.
Yeah, 2 kills, and this is the 4th hill, so that's not going to be acceptable at all with Celium and Sim shooting like they are. I mean, you have Atlanta Faze the entire tournament. Their worst KD is a 1.28 overall. The kills have been flowing, but there you go. Finally, a moment for New York to breathe. They get the scrap time, final 15 seconds, and plenty of time to push up and work the rotation.
Sim and Celium for Atlanta Faze, slaying their hearts out. One of the defining factors of their hardpoint wins has been the kills department. They're keeping that production up, certainly, here in this embassy at BZ. There's one. Making moves. We're over 100 points for Faze. Hydra finds 2. Can he get number 3? No. Teamwork from Faze there. Communication on point, as is usual. 20 seconds to go here on Kitchen. Faze locking it down.
I mean, they're just being bullies right now. And again, on the head-to-head matchup, this is the 5th time these two teams have met. Simp, though, against New York, only a 0.9. And we see how good he has been throughout this stage. And if he's the guy that's heating up for FaZe, they might just look unstoppable. And that's how they look on Embassy if the BZ shooting like that.
Plays 5-3 comes to a close. New streaks for him. 121 to 57. Subliners not really able to get anything going. We've finished our first set of hard points into the trophies down. Subliners are set on the defense. Slasher might be the tip of the spear. Here we go. In he sends it. Skies, good coverage. Hydra there with the kills. Abizi next up towards the point. Good trades once again. Hydra versus Celium. Subliners win the battle. Subliners will have the time.
And it might be scattered just a little bit. You lose a few seconds, but the hold is strong. And Hydra, you had the tack in hand, and he goes on a 4 spree there to protect his teammates. And I mean, now FaZe, last-ditch attempt, but they've already fed one cruise missile. And I know cruises aren't effective, but if you get a second, you can start to make plays. And you're telling me he wants to fight for these final 20 seconds. But I think New York, they're just going to get it. They have a stranglehold on it. They're going to wait for their rotation, probably invest the cruise.
Hydra, there's the cruise. Number 2 for the New York Subliners. They take care of Celium. A couple of seconds go their way. Lovely bounce back here. The Subliners.
Yeah, one minus one, I assume.
I said you want stun.
Same.
One back door with you.
Yo, stun.
Dead.
He's laying down.
Okay, H1 is dead. Nice, guys. Alright, good shit. Yo, I'm gonna go to mid. We should go to the left.
No. Go through left. I have help left.
I have a sub.
Everyone go gas him. I'm telling you.
I'm pushing yo.
They spawn out.
Watch out. Nice, good shit too.
They spawn out.
Yo, Paco, clear corners here.
No. Hold on. I'm pitching P1. Wait, hold gas for a second. This one behind us?
Yes. There's somebody behind us.
It took a New York minute, but the Subliners are right back in this one. Kills department time, you name it. Hydra flies in. Now that was a little disappointing.
Well, the teamwork from FaZe has been on point, but Skies can see through walls, and last man standing right now, it looks like he might just fall. It is a trade fest around P5, and Atlanta Faze gonna come out on top. Hydra gets hot, Simp responds. These are just two big teams going at it, and how desperate you are to get this map 1 win. It has been a tournament of momentum. You need that early lead. Effectively tied up game after 2 sets of rotations, and the gunny on everybody has been hot.
There we got Priester, 18-23, the slowest for his team right now. Skies has pulled his stats right back, but the time for the Subliners has been brilliant. 3rd and final set of hard points are now upon. From the French, and no, it's not the Statue of Liberty, it's a cruise, it connects. That should be an open point.
And now you actually have Skies. He's kind of opening up the back, but both those players for FaZe in the stairwell. So if FaZe ever jump towards time, Skies should be there to slay. This is not going to be an easy situation for either team to collect this time. And it has been just remain empty. There is 28 seconds left on this game clock.
This one's going to go down to the wire. We're over 200 points for FaZe. They cannot win it here on P2. Kismet trying to battle his way in. Can't get the 2-piece. Still FaZe collecting time. 2nd streak invested. Slasher clean up on the backside. Open hard point. You have to get in if you are New York.
I mean, this is going to come down to the game clock as well. You're going to have to juggle so many things in these moments in map 1 of the grand finals. And even a little bit of support, but that help is falling. Simp's going to be the guy next to him. Chow, and he takes him down.
That's why he's one of the greatest to ever do it. In the point, Simp may have just won his team the game. Wow, the time ticking in favor of FaZe. They could get off now and win it by time.
You have to get this break as well. If for New York, you do not have time to waste this one setup that you have. You got to make it clean. And if Simp strikes, so does Hydra. Last man standing on the 4 spree, taking Simp down.
The Phenom finally takes care of him. Slasher from upstairs, can he get into the time now? 17.7 on the game clock. The Subliners can tie game here.
You are desperate to stay in this hill as well. FaZe just want to get you out. They don't have to get the time, but New York are going to get it. Simp's gonna...
Final few moments of P3 closing out. Abizi wins a fight on the stairwell. There's another one from Simp. You're in. This is a big moment now. Subliners have got to go absolutely wild.
And it's going to be Priesta out the back and down low, but he gets hunted. Slasher beats him down, and now you're just going to get to 250 New York. This is it.
New York send it. Get him to the point. FaZe hold the line. Here comes Kismet. As Simp guns are at the ready. He gets taken care of. There's the contest. FaZe are holding it. FaZe find the kills. 2 seconds for the win. Abizi has done it. Oh me, oh my. What a map 1 that was.
And about the most hype I have seen.
I'm waiting for the opportunity to get it down over by A. Here comes the plant, and he's doing it at the furthest extremity. Oh, he wasted a bit of time, and there are 2 guns on him. Sim is moving in for the kill.
He is so close to this child as well. As soon as Kismet stands back up, got to be ready for it. But there's also a flank coming through. Hydra and Priesta both potentially behind enemy lines, and Kismet wins the gunfight anyway. New York should get this first round.
Last man alive, Celium, damage dealt, but he is in trouble. And now here comes Hydra, the Phenom on the flank once again. Tagged, dealt with Celium. The bomb's going to be planted. All of that helps the progress towards dead silence, but that round was as good as done as soon as that flank came through.
And look at that round from Kismet as well. Gets the first blood. It gets 3 on the docket. The bomb, but maybe no time wasted. BZ already aggressive. Dives on the cross, but great shots out of Hydra. Takes down the first blood king.
Take down the king, and you're looking much, much happier here in the round for the Subliners. Can they keep up the progress? Slasher, perfect timing, not going to be traded out. Or will he? Kismet, there he goes. Right into the fight, and Celium once again finds himself alone. Back-to-back rounds for the Subliners.
Just gonna bully him. And those are insane shots out of Hydra for the first blood as well. How many? And this is so many players dealing with BZ, and there you go. You take him down for the first blood again.
Yeah, it's another first blood. 3 now in a row for the New York Subliners. And every single time they've had the advantage so far, they've found the round. Kismet on a 5 spree also. 1 more and he gets a cruise.
And all of that presence over towards B. BZ saw so many players that he called for the reinforcements. Now you get the plant down over at A for free with the man advantage. Subliners playing hotel perfectly.
And Kismet's on a bit of a world tour right now, and he knows, yeah, that's not a fight you're going to win. You do not want to take it. 3v3. Retake now is on. That's a big win on Slasher. That streaks and the man advantage.
He's got the cruise as well. You can go to the back pocket, just watch the flank. This is too good of a setup. Faze, no time to try to break this down.
2-man hit right through the middle for Faze. They cannot be fast about it. They've got to go. Get moving, lads. Trying to clear out every possible angle. Priester there. Close, but no. Cigar for Skies.
Well, Simp actually, he was kicking open doors to make a little bit of noise to be a distraction, but you end up falling, and now you have the man disadvantage. And with 14 seconds, you have to plant this bomb. Selling gets the pick. They're trying to get this done in less than 10.
Here's Mid now in the 1v2. The guns are at the ready. The bomb is being planted. Unless he's got a nade, which he doesn't. He has the cruise. It's going to take simply too much time. 1v2. Kismet in a spot above her. The dive, and somehow hasn't been hit.
Well, he knows both crossed. He knows they did not cross back. Unfortunately, though, he's got a trophy, and he should get taken down. And Atlanta Faze not even making mistakes. They're not chasing. They know the setup that they have. They want to guarantee this round.
Oh, wow. Faze. What an unbelievable bounce back.
I mean, that is unbelievable patience as well. They didn't start to make moves on the map. I was looking to take him down. Cell, though, is able to get that first blood. So Faze finally connecting on the first blood front. Simp catches him as well. New York Subliners try to get aggressive. They get punished for it.
Up by 2 here in the life count for Faze. They are fighting fit for Skies and Priester now. This is going to get ugly real quick. Top bedroom. Who's that? Checking it out. Slasher takes a couple of tags through trouble, as does Priester. Back on up. Lots of time here, though, Chance, for the Subliners to make something happen, and Priester finds his first.
Yeah, Skies baits out an extra player, so one's going to fall. 40 seconds to work with, and if you overpeak for a second, Skies, you see the flash, you're going to fall 2v2.
Bueno lands the shot on the man in the air. 2v2. 30 seconds. Bomb still in the hands of Skies, expecting the flank. The instincts were there. Priester now turns it into a 1v1. His dead silence active. He will be moving completely silently across the map. BZ has no intel.
And Priester often loves the full wraps, but maybe just doesn't have enough time. But no, he's from 2. You got to root this man out, or he is just going to body you in this round. His teammates moving in position, and finally he falls, but his team is there. Hydra out here making plays.
Comms have gone dead. Slasher's now alone. 1v3. 45 seconds. The Slasher, that bomb is on the other side of the lobby. He has to cross that under the watch of Skies.
And look at how fast they just go back and reposition. Everybody just surrounding, covering every single cross until they spot where Slasher is. Nobody's going to make a mistake. Perfect shoulders being thrown. Quick reposition by the other 2 Subliners players on the map. And Slasher simply no time to try to get this one done, but a small mistake there. A window of opportunity, just not a lot of time.
Remains unscathed from the nade as well. 15 seconds, maybe able to get this one down. Is not using the dead silence. He's been heard. See you, mate. Skies is going to run for it. Let the clock run out. Don't let him get any more kills. He's going to come back in a moment. Check the bomb. And that's the round. It's to equalize.
And they try to get aggressive, and they got punching them out. They're doing it again, though. They do not care, and it is perfect teamwork out of Hydra and Kismet. First blood, 2 players in bedroom. If you get this bomb plant, you are feeling great.
3 members of Faze through middle of the map, trying to watch out for any kind of pinch. Bomb being planted at A. 45 seconds, bomb goes boom. The Subliners are on map point. Whoa, Kismet nearly gets both. All down to Slasher.
Again for the 1v3, and again, there is just no options for him on the map. Nowhere to go. You are trapped. You are stuck. You are gunned down. New York Subliners, all of that hotel S&D work. Slasher get this bomb down, so it's Priest the only one that can spot it if he ever tries to get it over towards A. The Slasher playing the pick game, has some intel. They're swimming over towards B. Now you got a 2v2, but you don't have time. Kismet made weak, but Slasher, you're gonna have to fly. And there is simply nothing you can do. Kismet's gonna get this kill. Subliners, they called game.
There we go, the equalizer found. That fight, you're starting to buy some presents. Will patience pay off for Skies, or will Simp find another kill? You've still got to get on the A zone if you are the Subliners.
I mean, it's a standoff battle here. Well, Simp's going to fall. Slasher's going to be behind 2, forced to make a play. And on the flip side, Hydra might have just timed this flank perfectly. He's going to spawn out Simp a little more aggressive, but Faze haven't read it yet. Hydra's going to get the kill. New York can swarm this zone.
Hydra finds any more and it's great. Oh, Subliners starting to fall apart. Hydra diving into the point. He might be able to stop the clock, but is he going to get pinched at a moment? The answer is yes. He is surrounded on all angles. Abizi taken care of. There's the contest. Anyone help out here? No. Too many members of Faze. No chance there for the Subliners. All down. Final 3 lives here in the first round.
Yeah, and how about that opening life from Slasher? 7-0. Did not break a sweat, and Priesta on the flip side, 0-7. Talking about the difference maker on Expo. There's the final kill and the final death for Slasher.
Faze, or will the shoe be on the other foot? So far, nice trades that get things going. Simp now making his way on towards the B zone. That little stage on the inside of the Expo Hall. Priest is in trouble. Slasher 9-0 has yet to fall. Priesta is struggling on the other side.
Yeah, you just have Slasher playing a different game than his teammates right now. His responsibility is to do not like the objective work, but the dirty work of things like watching the flank. Finally, he's going to fall, but it's an instantaneous trade. It's the slow captures. Atlanta Faze are playing for kills, and they are getting every last one of them.
Oh, last segment here at B. As Faze are really hurting the Subliners here on control. B done. 2 minutes on the clock. And Simp cutting his way through his players. One more, and he gets a streak as well.
You've had Atlanta. They've talked about it in interviews of how in scrims they look fantastic, that they play the maps like...
Of moments, the contest from the Subliners. Holding this one down, Abizi working alone for now. Looking to find that one play, take care of him, you're all good. Kismet now into the fight. There's a nice pinch from Hydra.
Well, these are just trades. Now you're getting the extra kill, so it's like a round of search and destroy. You gotta get the 4-man wipe. You get it, stack this point, and run it up.
Priest has been taken care of. 2-man, now 3-man stack. Faze looking to end the round here. Go, New York, fly. Send it into the point. Guns up, nades, anything you've got, throw it. You need it now. Skies looking to get involved, but Celium there, holding the line down, and Faze, bang. That round is done.
I mean, this is just Expo
stage. Looking to ruin the party that Simp's got set up. Here's the fight. Hydra wins it. Keeps B safe. Subliners, they should be able to capture this.
Yeah, certainly it buys him a little bit of pressure. Not easy to stay alive. There's always someone behind enemy lines, but Skies with a quick chow takes him down, and now a little bit of life out of some of the other players on the Subliners. An extra kill coming their way, and finally, through the mixiness, Subliners, solid start, capture the B zone. Plenty of time to work with to capture it.
Tons of time, lots of lives. How deep does the playbook go for the Subliners? All they need is 4 clean kills. Hydra, what a snap! What a win! Forward, you fly if you're the Subliners.
He is dancing right now. Wash off the blood and get ready for the next fight. Takes down Slasher as well. You got 2 bodies on point right now for the Subliners. Celium's behind enemy lines, and Skies didn't see him, so Celium, there's the first. You got to move for the second. 2 ticks already through.
Flying. Not quite done yet. As Cruz takes 1. Kismet with the tactical reposition. Gonna stay alive. Contest. Win the fight. Keep the capture going. No! Skies with an 8 though. Trades. Not over yet. 2 minutes to go. Abizi wins a big one, but that is huge progress on the zone.
Got so many extra big wins as well. They haven't actually decapped this, so with Subliners for a moment get an extra kill or 2. You can jump right on this zone. It'll fall in maybe 7 seconds, if less than. And Celium gets caught. There's the second kill. This is your chance to pounce.
This is it. You gotta find one more member of Faze. Bait him out. Here comes Abizi. Skies wins it, stays alive. That should be the round. Anyone there to contest? No.
Skies the only person that maybe could have done something, and Abizi just finds him. If you capture the A zone first, you are feeling great. And for New York, nobody's home. It's a last-ditch attempt just to contest. Faze can do no wrong.
Brilliant opener from Faze. Incredibly decisive. The Subliners were nearly nowhere to be found. Back over to B, we now fly, and this is going to be big. Slasher on a 3 spree. Looking to keep his play alive, and the boys on the point. No one from Faze has died in the round yet.
And we have maybe seen 2 rounds this year where the team that captures A first doesn't win. It is so much easier after the fact to get this zone. Here we go.
Oh no, Hydra's been taken care of. Priester has got to now hit the secret stairwell and get into the fight. This is looking very dire indeed. 2-man stack. The progress is flying. Hydra now from vending machine. Red, dead, taken care of. Celium is there. Final segment, go bye-bye, and that's to be Faze with a lead.
And that is Expo Control. This is your moment where you need to go large.
Win this fight? No, don't get it. Abizi cuts him down. Priester, though, stays alive in the chandelier here. We'll get to that in a mo. But for now, Abizi behind enemy lines, giving the boys the spawns. All those red arrows. Ooh, right where you don't want it, New York.
Cross now for the intel as well. He's just going to be juggling back and forth. It's contest time on the actual point. Abizi doesn't have the right gun for the fight, so maybe reposition to get in the mix. And right now, New York Subliners coming out on top. Abizi gets dropped as well, and Subliners now have secured B2.
Subliners, strong break. That's their hard point. Here comes the next hit from Faze. Celium trying to pinch. Damage dealt. He has been identified. The other members of Faze from the top side of the map. Abizi finds one. Angle's now opening up. Sim finds his. Here comes Kismet into the trade battle. Sim, he's taken care of as well. Kismet on a 5. One more in streaks of his. And that's going to be Slasher trying to get the pinch. We're looking at a lead change here, Chance. The Subliners going down fighting.
Oh, that was a beautiful bounce back, especially when Atlanta Faze got those spawns early on. And now an opportunity to get back down, but Subliners still have this hill trapped.
Oh, teamwork helps out a little bit. Sim hold them down. Skies in the storeroom. We're taking stock of this. Big win from Abizi. Oh, Sim gets his as well. Faze push the front line forward.
Cleaned up the kitchen. They get an A+ grading on that one, and now you just have to stave off the next push. Most of the action coming through on the restaurant side of the map, but there you go. The gunfight's being won, an opportunity for the break.
Trying not to waste any time here, letting that lead get any bigger. One member in the kitchen. Off the point for a second. Abizi taking care of Hydra. Onto the second. Can he get the third? Celium on the outside. What an angle for the nade. He might be able to hit this one, but Hydra gets himself in there. We might be looking at another lead change. No! Cell gets them both. Oh, no.
And not only does Cell just get those 12 seconds to scrap, you in Atlanta Faze, every single other player commits for the back spawns on the rotation. So Atlanta Faze doing 2 things.
Towards the restaurant already. We've had a couple of drinks. We're feeling frisky. Now let's go get dinner.
And this is the slaying that you want to see. Slasher trying to respond, but you have Hydra on a 5 looking for Cruz. You got Skies potentially with the hot hand as well. So Subliners have risen, ready for Hotel, but great shots coming through. It'll be a battle for the break. It looks like Hydra maybe last man standing, trying to make that last-ditch play, but the spawns being read perfectly, everybody gonna fall.
Hydra is certainly behind enemy lines right now. Slasher's eyes on one side of the map. Hydra's trying to play sneaky. Here's the pinch. Might have timed it perfectly. Gets one. A 7 spree for the Phenom. In we go to the point. Gets himself another. Quick turn. Here's the burn. Oh my word. Sim made him work for it, but that's hard point Subliners.
And that is such a high IQ play coming out of Hydra as well. Waits for his teammates before he makes the jump, and that is a clean break on this restaurant hill. In 20 seconds, Atlanta Faze, if they overcommit, Subliners might have an opportunity to pounce, but it looks like Atlanta Faze, they got versus Hydra, and Hydra takes him down.
Hydra 17-7. Brilliant performance from him so far on the submachine guns. Having a good time indeed.
And look at what that kill does from Hydra. Clears out the back spawns. Now Atlanta Faze, they're going to be distant on this rotation. So it's just not the hefty slaying out of Hydra, winning the important gunfights as well.
They change once again. Priester on the inside of the kitchen. Trying to hold down this left-hand side of the map. Don't let Faze outside. That's the plan right now. They've been grounded. They're staying in their bedroom. That's the low side of the minimap. It is going to be Celium causing problems with Priester. This form is exceptional.
I mean, it's exceptional. He's also blocking the spawns. Abizi just waits so long, and he fries them anyway. Now you're actually spawning New York Subliners out, so it might be a late break, but Atlanta Faze, they're going to fight tooth and nail. But Kismet, there's 2. Number 3 and maybe number 4, but he does get caught. But either way, beautiful plays out of the Subliners. They just ran the platform.
Oh, what an incredible name from Skies. That was from way downtown. Sadly, though.
Backstep. One shot backstairs. One shot backstairs. Backstairs. Broken Eddie. Broken Eddie. Nice. Good 30. I'm netting back from mid. Both sides. Both sides, I think. Another one backstairs. Backstairs. There's one shot. Spotty. Small heading. Oh, you got naded now too. I'm gonna try to go now. Just one time. They might hit us right here. I clock. He's on me right. P4. I'm trying to get they're going around. Yeah, I'm going. I'm P4, bro. I'm trying to get the back. Team top end. Playing new. Like top cap. Oh, it's done. I'm at new. I pull for you. I have new time. I'm trying to get the back here. Leaving the push out, okay? Full 60, we're back in this. Yep, sure. I'm holding cat room. I mean, can you go lights also? Bottom mid dead. Might be no the back. Okay, dead.
Sim, what do you got, son? There's one. And Sim looking for number 2.
Jumping at him and getting the kill. Faze trying to get back in this game, but I gotta say, if New York win this map, it is off the back of P2. They have throttled Atlanta both times around, but Atlanta, talk about responding in kind back towards the kitchen. Every single kill falling their way.
Priest catches out a BZ now and opening another hard point. Sim's up next. It's 15 to 21. Looking to make it 16. There's the contest. 2 members of Subliners in. They have collapsed all over Faze. That's a clean kitchen, and that's a solid 13 seconds to be had.
Can't make that play online. He'd gotten hurt flanking around the entire time, but welcome to the cutoff kills, but it's still going to be Hydra behind you. There's one. There's the free 2-piece. You're going to be able to get all of this time.
Here's Mitt. Can you get the second as well? The submachine guns of the Subliners absolutely sublime so far. Celium, though. A true titan of the 1v1 fight over the skies, now soaking away. We're in the business end of the hard point.
I mean, Atlanta Faze, they have to just take impossible gunfights just to contest. They fly in and they get it, but at what cost? On this rotation, at least 2 Subliners players now make it 3. They're going to get there first. You leave Hydra in the back to keep 2 players at bay. And right now, it's a 3v2 around Restaurant. New York Subliners are going to win this game here.
This is it. Last chance for Faze here on Hotel. 3 of them are in. Here come E for the New York Subliners. 10 seconds for the win. Faze get their break soon and fast. Here come the trades. Priest is in there. Kismet eyes towards the back. Finds one. Tags into the second. That's it. Map's done. Last Sim taken care of. The New York Subliners tie up the series 2-2. LSClo is always a fun one, and a BZ back at it again with the first blood.
Yeah, and those are obviously the players to watch. There is no better first blood duel that we are going to have. Atlanta Faze so far on top, but you got to make sure you trade out these kills. Kismet, the stun is not going to connect. Do you check your corners?
Wait for the play. Sim checking it. Oh, what a move from Kismet. Perfect timing. 3v3.
He saw the bomb.
Sniper from Skies does not connect. Sadly, Kismet's life is lost as a result of that. Priester makes it a 2v2. A BZ pops dead silence. He is about to cause problems. Now it's all down to Skies.
And you know he is the sniper as well. Operation don't get picked, and I think Abizi actually just made the perfect call to go over towards B. Both these players grouped up together. They haven't seen Skies in a New York minute.
Oh,
but in a 2v1, massive advantage.
Slasher didn't see him either. He may have heard that door burst wide open. And Abizi, shoulders thrown, bullets as well. Faze take the first.
And that'd be that guy, because the clutch spot to check from is going to be up top, but Celium going to strike. The patience, though, Hydra knows where he's at.
Hydra knows where he's at. He's dodged all the lethals and tacticals. There we go. The trades are done. 20 seconds to fly into this one. Abizi making moves. We've got upstairs full control for the Subliners. Well, Abizi,
there's just no time.
Be able to find anything as he runs around, and I don't think he's got it. Hydra takes care of Slasher. That should be the round. Not enough time to get the defuse. New York bounce back.
And that is just playing off your information perfectly. And we saw the setups from New York on Hotel. Anytime they get into a good position, nobody's making mistakes.
You'll clear. There's the plant.
Oh, Kismet, though, was able to get a pick. Kismet is just flying up through the field. And I know we got a couple trades, but that is the field side of the map that Faze have to be concerned about. They have not got this bomb down yet.
Guys, with a very tight angle here by what we call kegs for obvious reason. Less than a minute. There's the bomb plant. Kismet cleans upstairs now. 99.9% of germs taken care of. So a Faze, a BZ, he's gone as well. Onto the side.
Does it himself?
What a 3-piece. Hydra now on a mission to get one of his own, and he has managed to get just over above Sim. Slasher will retreat wisely. Now Hydra will get things moving. Doesn't have a Vaznev, but he does have timing. That's another one now. Oh my word, all down to Sim as he now maneuvers. No dead silence, has a trophy. This is going to be very, very difficult to deal with. Kismet yet to get the bomb down. They might not need to.
He's being hunted as well. That's Hydra looking for him, and what a battle that is. But Sim keeps it alive. He's going to know one player's on the bomb site as soon as he gets planted, and it's Sky's looking over. Simp, he can hear this.
If he takes the fight, he might be able to isolate these players. Here comes the reinforcements. Subliners are shoulder to shoulder on the inside of the site now, trying to get this done. Tags the first 30 seconds. Simp can do this.
And this is so much time. He can play it patient.
Here we go. A little bit of noise. Simp toe-to-toe with Kismet. Extremities of the map, we do have two players. The two on the inside, though, they're going to try to get that bomb retake as fast as possible. Selling with the first blood. Hydra out of the equation. Simp, find a corner and get cozy.
And look at what you do. You dodge the terrors in the middle of the map. You start working the outer edges, and then Selim and Slasher just working together, end up picking you apart. Doing so much just to take care of Slasher, and finally you get him, but basically no time to go for this retake. And with TAC 56s, you're going to fly into death. Another round. They should be able to connect unless Skies can pull off the miracle.
Well, there's a miracle in the making.
Oh, dear.
Now down to Selim. Find a few seconds. There's the read. Skies damaged out. No, Priesta! Wow. Wiped out. On for a long time. Hydra looking to try to end this one. He and Avizi have awkwardly danced around each other for a while, but that's going to be the trades. Kismet is there.
And it's the double flank coming through, though, from Faze. I mean, it's the same thing. York Subliners effectively tried this strat the previous round to no success. And now Faze, they have just swarmed all the way around. It's going to be 3 players working a flank, and Skies gets caught. Main advantage Faze.
Never going to read the double window hop there. Less than a minute to go. The Subliners with Kismet has the bomb on the outside of Elasilo now.
Oh, Slasher.
Unfortunate timing for Priesta there with a Vaznev Kismet 1v3.
He's ahead of the game right now. Slasher hunting you down. Simp already in position if you wanted to go towards the B site. If you want to go through mid, Selim there to spot you. Looks like he was just quiet enough to get the bomb down, but he's going to be trapped in sight instantly.
He has to wait this one out. There's the gunfight. Selim, his 5th kill in a row. We'll wait for Dead Silence to finish and possibly recharge. And here comes the plant.
Well, they're going to jump on this. As soon as this bomb goes down, those Subliner players are going to fly for the child. They at least get the trades. You take down Avizi, you're looking for Simp. He's going to be surrounded. He's going for the kill. Everyone on his screen. He still finds one.
Finds one. Here comes Selim. He needs one as well. Here's the crack of the door. There's the kill. All down to Priesta. And he's on the other side of the bar. Wow. Slasher cuts him down. Map point Faze.
Simp is godlike. He just had every single Subliners player on. You dominate the middle of the map if you're the New York Subliners, and Avizi flies into death. That'll be a first blood for Hydra.
First blood. Looking at the bomb plant as well, Hydra. Good work there to get the bomb down, but you've lost 2 of your members, Subliners. Here come Faze.
And Slasher waiting for his teammates to make the play, so he's calming what he has and letting everyone else take care of business. Hydra, so quick with it. Loves to work those doors.
That's the second on the round. Slasher's on a bit of a flank. Simp slowly but surely making his way on towards the bomb site. 25 seconds. It's now 2v2. Slasher now hoping for anything. Check every possible angle. 20 seconds. Clock is still ticking. Kismet wins his fight. Down to Simp. Kismet gets them both. The Subliners stay alive here on Elasilo.
That is a great off angle from Kismet. First blood.
Whose nerve will crack first? The bombs exchanged hands. Simp, Dead Silence. Making moves. Checking corners, looking towards the A-bomb site potentially. Uh-oh, this is going to be bad. Whoa, what a reaction. Stays alive, Slasher there to back him up. Selim managed to get a first blood out of all of that madness, but here comes Priesta. The trades are on.
And this is bomb down as well. That is bomb down with 12 seconds left. You might just have to play for the kills, hunt these players down, but you're just going to play for the time. Subliners should be able to pull this one off. Abizi's going to fly for the 2v2. No time to work with. You just can't die, and they get the kills.
Dealt with, and Abizi with a big kill like that makes it easy. Abizi finds 2. And Slasher now from upstairs should be able to catch out Skies. Damage dealt from behind. Priesta, oh dear, this round is not over yet. It's still a 3v2.
And Selim's going hunting as well, trying to wrap around. He's got the Dead Silence, and he doesn't see him. Priesta, this is a 2v2, but you are running out of time, and that bomb is still down.
The Subliners have somehow salvaged this situation after Abizi's start. Abizi's still on for it. Deddy popped, 20 seconds to roll. You have to recover the bomb and get the plant for the Subliners or deal with the terrors. 1 though, down. Skies taken care of. 1v1, 10 seconds. Priesta, he does have the bomb. He can plant this. And Abizi now can make moves. It's a 1v1. Abizi now trying to make the approach. Priesta making the moves. Toe to toe. The next gunfight will seal it as we dance around the bomb site. Priesta gets it. It's 3 in a row for New York, and now it's round 11.
Left open on defense. They're going to be working the flanks, but look at Atlanta Faze. This is a round 11. This is bomb going to go down in the first 20 seconds.
Daddy pops. Got him. Hydra flies in. Catches one. Got him. Ruthless aggression as the Phenom finds 2. Priester takes care of Celium, and Slasher. What can he do? Nothing. It is impossible. I don't believe my eyes. New York take the lead.
With this, he is not wasting any time, and you are straight over towards this B zone.
B is the hardest zone to capture, and so far it's working out. Can Simp get into the fight as the first segment has been evaporated? Skies and Priester doing a great job here on the attack. There we go. Simp only gets 1. Skies and Priester still getting it done. A BZ cell. Clean house. B safe for now, and they came so close to the second segment.
Yeah, that is actually massive that Atlanta Faze were able to get it just in the nick of time. So that zone is going to be depleted. New York have to reposition and go.
The iron grip, the arm bar. In 25 seconds, Subliners are going to tap, and Faze will get the round. And Simp, this is a freebie. Oh! Oh, God! It's non-stop highlight plays, but you're on A. 19 on the clock.
I mean, free for who? Priester feeling himself. He's gunning. I mean, he's getting more kills now. That expo control is just an anomaly if he is shooting like that. But now you got Cell already with the cruise. He's just trying to keep these players at bay away from this A zone. That time is ticking 15 seconds and less than on the clock. And this is set up to be an utterly dominant round. This is what we saw on Expo. This is what Faze are bringing on a silo.
Faze is so good at control. Full control, if you will. 7 in a row for Celium, full streaks. But we do manage to get onto the A zone once again. Can Celium get any more kills out of this? Oh, wait, Priester. He and Skies, there we go in the kill feed. Kismet's there as well. Slasher. This is not over yet. Oh, BZ wins a big fight, and that's the round.
Yeah, BZ looks different.
But whoa, Priester, he's dead.
And you do have Celium in position, but you just need one good break, one good timing on the flank. Hydra looking for exactly that. The coverage there, though, on point from Atlanta. And that slow capture continues to commence. Maybe a hero play from Kismet to try to be annoying, but Atlanta Faze take care of the flank, take care of the A zone, and add a minute to the clock.
Yeah, it's pretty much done. No one there from the Subliners. They're going to give it up. We're going to play for another minute here in this round.
Well, Kismet was deep in the spawn, and he'll be off respawn now. Skies is top AC. He needs to stay alive. You have to find kills if your Skies up top, because Simp is coming for you.
Oh no, Simp is in your spawn, and Simp is causing problems. Skies, stay alive. Simp might have let him slip for a moment. Not again, though. 5 in a row. You're on B. Here's the stack. Faze looking to close the round out with a bang.
Has been a monster. You got to trade out Hydra, but you can't get it. He picks up 2, and with only 30 seconds on the clock, Subliners can clutch this round.
Hydra seemingly untradeable. 1 segment remains, as does 20 seconds. The life counts down to single digits.
Last hit.
Final hit. Faze, take your time. You've got 1 chance at this. 10 seconds. Here comes the door burst. Right onto the zone. Not a single soul of the Subliners to show themselves. Kismet and Hydra find their kills, and that will be it. 1-1 here on El Asilo.
And that is an unreal round coming out of New York. I mean, they were...
Has to get out of spawn and get closer to those zones. Get onto it. Stop the clock. My God. Less than 30 now to go. Dive into this one, Skies. Pistol at hand. Quick swap. Simp finds 2. Massive defensive work again from Faze. Can Kismet stay alive? He's the last man here. This is a big moment as Faze find another 3-piece. Less than 30 to go.
There's just nowhere to go on the map. Atlanta Faze always there. You can't get the trophies out. You can't feel safe or comfortable. Subliners now desperate just to get to either zone, and I don't know what direction you go. In the middle of the map is a BZ on both wings. It's the ARs, and a BZ right now is trying to slam you down. And if not him, Simp will take good care.
Simp's gonna chill. That boy got yeeted. It's Priester trying to go on that point. Here comes the hit. Hydra gun. Simp finds 3!
Oh yeah.
The last man! Kismet might be able to do nothing. Faze have pile drive the Subliners in the second round win.
Base. This guy's gonna get shot in the back. Easy cleanup kill there. All the pressure in the world. Simp is just buying his team options. Catching the spawners as well. I mean, this is just gonna be a feast. Priester just got off spawn. He's already back on the death cam.
This guy has no idea where to look, where to find him. He is everywhere and nowhere.
Oh, poor Priester. I was about to say.
Not 3 times in a row, surely. Well, A's captured. We've got 2 minutes and 5 on the game clock. The Subliners are on life support. Here on
Skies Skies and Kismet causing all sorts of problems.
Problems indeed. Abizi, back into the safety of the building we call white. Abizi has to check this position, and there's so many angles that Kismet could be in. Stun check, nobody home. Where is he? God, he could be anywhere. Skies, he keeps running. They're going to walk right into Kismet in a moment. Kiz, there's one. There's two.
Snapping.
Brilliant work on the defense. 25 seconds to go.
Well, now the question is for FaZe, you're running out of time. That's been a minute-and-a-half burn. You've had no success. Do you want to invest the cruise missiles to try to force this round through? That'd be a desperation call, and you are still not getting kills. Kismet on defense has been on point.
FaZe are falling apart here. They have not been able to break through the Subliners line. Skies nearly for two, but his teammates are there to pick up the trades. Abizi last man. Chance. Subliners have stayed alive. They've forced the final round. Tournament point, New York.
Suffocating on defense, and for the Subliners.
Commitment towards B there to start things off with the Subliners. It was costly. Now time to rein it back, try to make something happen.
And Slasher's forcing like the top left side spawn, so you're going to have more pressure over towards B. This is what Subliners almost want to have happen. They've got the pressure on the more difficult one to capture. They've got two players near the zone. Sky's potential for cutoffs. Not finding the kills, though, on defense. It looks like they're on point, but at least, unlike round one, you got that second tick.
Second segment captured. Hydra scurries away and stays alive. Has FaZe, plays themselves here. Now Abizi flying forward. Trades are still there. Kismet, ripped by Celium. The field side will be, but they're not giving up on B. Priester on A now. Here comes the double cap. Both zones under attack.
And for FaZe, this is desperation time. Everybody has to win their one-on-ones. You got to get them off of both zones. Celium for two, but now the pressure over towards B. That player gets around it. Atlanta Faze, every clutch gunfight, they are turning up, and they catch Hydra as well.
They make safe the B zone. Kismet now. Desperation starting to sink in. Throw the crews at them. Try to take anyone you can. You've got number two at the top side. Sim. That's going to be it. Gone. Missile connects. Abizi and Selfine 2, though. It may have been for nothing.
And he's out of the play. Well, now he's back in it. Needs to find an opening. You're running out of time. You need to find a way. The play is going to be over towards B. And for FaZe, for the moment, nobody's home.
Nobody's home. The B zone's going to start to evaporate. Whoa! Wow. Slasher snaps. And they vanish. Final 5 seconds. Anyone there to dive on away for a moment? Wait. Selling with a cutoff. You've got one player on the A zone. It's gone. And FaZe, for the first time this year, have forced the final match. Any more here? Easy. Plenty of noise. First blood technically goes to Kismet, but the trades are done.
Yeah, BZ looks different these days, but the gameplay the exact same. Whatever gun he wants to have for the job, he's got it. Doesn't get caught. And the nades get used at the start of the round, but it doesn't matter because the guns are there from New York. Gun them all down. The first blood doesn't matter. Slasher in a 1 versus 3.
Yeah, good luck here, mate. Hydra sent the aggression immediately in towards that site. He finds the kill, and Slasher now dealt with. Subliners take round 1.
And you just dominate through the center of the map and work through tunnel. Single nade getting thrown and tossed, but a trophy of your own. So BZ's here, ready for the fight.
BZ's ready for the fight. Stuns. Check every angle. He's hurt, but not dead. Into the mouths of Slasher. Eaten alive. Trades are done. Kismet defeats Sim 1-on-1. And now it's all down to Celium. Wait a minute. It's a team kill.
A moment like that, Celium, an opportunity to clutch and make up for it, but how do you clutch in a situation like this? Bomb already rotated over towards B. Skies will have the middle of the map as well, or maybe just regroup. Good news for Cel, he has dead silence, but you have to fry people and you catch the foot so close. Not good enough, but there you go. You got two Cel, all the damage.
No way. Celium, holy shit, he nearly killed all 3 of them.
You have a stagnant setup right now from FaZe. They're waiting for the flank to come through. Hydra and Kismet working together. Celium to try to gun him down.
Bomb's still down on the ground. Oh, here comes the hit.
Got him.
Cleaned up. The full 3-man hit. Hydra manages to get himself involved now. Slasher immediately repositions. He has no bomb. And a bloody trophy to fight him with.
The good news for Slasher is these players are split. So you might be able to take 2 individual gunfights. Bad news is the first one he's dealing with is Hydra.
Damage dealt. Here comes Skies. 20 seconds to go. And Hydra has the corner. Lidigo guns him. It's now 1v1. 10 seconds. Skies now with a quick reposition. might be able to check it. He's got a snipe. He misses the shot. The bomb doesn't go down. Slasher's got to chase him. He's got to chase him.
In each other in these moments. And work in the middle of the map. Cell just gets caught. Hydra fries him. Another first blood.
The decision making now in the hands of the Subliners. Man advantage. ABZ versus Kismet.
Look at that.
In just a moment, we'll come back to that one on the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, it's standoffs. It's Kismet and ABZ. And then on the flip side, ABZ hasn't won it yet. Kismet takes him down. And now it's Hydra versus Simp.
2v4. Simp might be wide peeking this. He's made a lot of noise on that B bomb site. A, though, is where the bomb will be going. 30 seconds to play. Here comes Hydra. Oh, the timing was bad. He's gone. Slasher gone as well.
Pressure stopping him. Late nades to come through, and they connect as well. ABZ already falls.
First one for Skies. 3 spree from him. Bomb planted. Slasher from the deep angle. Gets his first. 3v3. Celium upstairs, doing what he does best. Just hold those players at bay. Slasher gets 2 more. Can he get the third? Hydra tagged up. Damage dealt. Here come Faze. Another. As Skies drops, this should be it. Will Faze get on the board? They have to deal with Hydra. 20 seconds to do so. And there it is. Mikado with a single nade, and there it is. Hydra's connect.
Again.
Priestess first blood. Simp remains in dire straits. 0-6.
0-6, and that B-bomb is left wide open. Cell's watching the cross, but Cell has attack, and the timing in this game is ridiculous. So Slasher might be able to get through, but Celium just gets gunned. The team chow's on point, and Hydra with the beamer, backing him down.
Hydra looking to get another one here on the round. Slasher, last man left alive. Hydra, here come the Subliners. Looking to put him down. The back alleyway, you know what? They're not going to take the fight. They're going to go to A, plant the bomb, because they want more points for the SR chance.
I mean, look, Slasher might be quick with the reads too, but there's just so much work you have to do. Impossible gun fights to win. Subliners, so clean. They've thrown at them. They've given up the bomb plants. They have retaken it. This time, they want to stop it.
Nades are in. No trophies. If they were there, they're late, but not to be seen. Subliners, throw caution to the wind. You've got a bed made. ABZ cuts 1, cuts 2. The third on the back alley. Priestess stays alive. The bomb, though, will be planted here as Atlanta Faze. A lovely sign of life when they need it most.
I'm a believer in Priestess in these.
And ABZ has found his corner. ABZ, oh, it's not a corner. It's his grave. He's down. Slasher, down. Simp and Celium. The last 2 remaining members of Faze here by the bomb site.
This is it. 2 versus 3, last ditch attempt.
Simp with the dead, he flies in, catches his kill, nades are up. Celium with a covering fire as Faze are battling from this one. It's gone from a 2v4 to a 2v2.
He's got the dead silence. He is flying. You know the players are up top. You do not know where Hydra is going to be. Got to swarm together, and, well, last man standing. 1v2 for the dub.
May the best gunny win. And Faze, from an impossible situation, they survive another round. 2 in a row.
At the same time, he tried to back him down into the gunniest skies.
Celium, Slasher first blood, Tracer there. Hydra now making moves, but the A-bomb site still very much belongs to Faze.
And he's just making noise. He just wants to bait it in for the kill. The nade connects. You're just playing with it, but that bomb is down.
Oh my God.
Atlanta Faze, you are running out of time.
He tried to push him into the eyes of Skies, but he's not there. Here comes Skies in the back alleyway. ABZ with a kill. Celium walks right into it. 2v2.
And you still haven't planted. At least you know both players are together, so you might be able to go for the quick plant or the wrap out with Skies. Mid-map to try to catch him. He spots both. He guns you down. It is all up to ABZ.
ABZ now in the 1v2 to stay alive at Major 5. Bomb planted. Will it be a square up? Subliners shoulder to shoulder. ABZ can't get it done. New York have done it. They end the regular season the way they began it. With and what a time to win a major tournament just before Champs. A matter of weeks away, the New York Subliners are your Major 5 champions. Best players in the world with the most outstanding teamwork and they have done it again. Major 5 is theirs. The golden squirrel holding the diamond nut is theirs. True bragging rights of a lower bracket run through the toughest opposition they could have ever faced. At the tops of their game, and they took them all down.
And they got it done in a way where you take Atlanta Faze down in 3 search and destroys.
Skies, sir, yes. We're going to pass it around. First off, congrats. Listen, we had you on the podcast. You talked a lot about the vibes of this crew, the belief in the system and how you guys would figure it out. It took some time, but you're back on top. How you feeling?
Honestly, yeah, we have been working really hard. Like, we've been putting in the most time out of any other team. We've been coming in early, staying in after hours. I feel like our S&D then throughout the mid-year was like a really bad problem, but now we've won literally 3 in the final. So I feel like we figured out our S&D. We still got to figure out our control a little bit, but we're not even final form yet.
Well, here, Kiz, question for you then. If you told me Phase 1 3 respawns, I probably thought they would have won the series. But you guys come out and win 3 search and destroys. Talk to me about this crew in search.
I mean, we just adapted really well. I mean, that CDL, we were down, what, 5-2? And I was just reading everything they were doing. I was like, guys, their setups are plain and simple. Let's just make these minor adjustments, and they all listened. And I mean, it's just kudos to them for listening to me. Kudos to just us grinding it. And I don't know, it feels great.
It's special to watch. Can we get the mic down to Priesta? Get down to Priesta. Listen, buddy. After that map 3, I was a little worried. But there were times in the past that may have been a problem going forward. But with this crew, you bounced back and you fried. How'd you do it?
Yeah, I mean, after that map 3, I dropped 3 kills, and I looked at the boys, and I said, I'm not going to lie, it's crazy that I just dropped 3 kills, and we're still going to win the series. Everyone just laughed. And that was one of the most unlucky maps I've ever had in my career, but we bounced back, and I'm proud of the guys for sure.
It was impressive. Now to Hydra. First off, congrats on the MVP.
Thank you.
Thank you. New York shirt on.
Listen, you've been the best player in the world, playing absolutely out of your mind with this squad. How you doing it, bro?
I don't know how I do it. Just do it. I'm just doing it. I feel like I've been grinding a lot. I've been on my shit. So
yeah, absolutely.
I don't know. The gameplay just talks for himself, I guess.
Well, anything you want to say to the fans here before we send it off?
I appreciate all of you guys. And you guys are like amazing.
Congrats, guys. You're winners. New York Subliners back to the desk.
Congratulations.